welcome to another Finally Friday video. I have to apologize, I'm doing a voiceover for this video because my camcorder had some issues this week. Anyway, I'm starting out with this stamp set from Hero Arts. This is the Robot Trio stamp set. I'm going to use this small one with the little heart on the robot. That would be perfect for a Valentine's Day card. I'm stamping him in some StazOn black ink, and that's because I'm going to be using a blender pen to color in the image in just a minute here. Just getting stamping down and getting a really good impression. And the next thing I'm going to do is pick out some ink colors. I've chosen Real Red, Baja Breeze, and Crumb Cake from Stampin' Up. And I just squeezed the ink pad together so that it would transfer some of the ink onto the lid of the ink. And then I'm picking up that pool of ink with the blender pen and transferring it over to the image. And blender pens work a little bit like watercolors, and that wherever you place the tip of the brush first is where most of the color is going to be applied. So it's really fun to get kind of a gradient look on things. You'll notice I'm adding the blue on that one side and then kind of fading it out to the other. That's kind of how you can get some dimension on stamped images. I'm going to finish coloring in the little robot. And I'm going to add some kind of shadows. I'm going to add some shadows underneath him so it doesn't look like he's just floating there. Add a little bit of that color. And this color called Crumb Cake is actually Stampin' Up's version of Kraft. So if you're looking for a stamp pad that, is that color, then you can look at that way. Finishing coloring that in. Now we're going to add the card base, which I'm just using some Kraft paper. And the pattern paper I'm using is from October Afternoon's Modern Homemaker collection. It's not really Valentine's Day related, but it's I thought it'd be really cute with just kind of the small pattern with this robot. Kind of a retro feel to it. I'm just going to adhere that down onto the card. And then I'm going to be taking the yellow piece of cardstock and I'm going to be punching it with a Fiskars edge punch called Postage Stamp. It's a nice little postage stamp edge. For Valentine's Day, I always think about sending cards or whatever, so kind of a postage stamp edge is perfect. And you'll notice I'm just lining up the stamped or the punched edges with the imagery on the punch, and that makes it so you get a perfect line of that edged image. Put dimensional adhesive on one side of that yellow cardstock, and then I'm going to be putting the stamped image, the robot piece, over top. And that's just so I can get it spaced out the way I want it for the front of the card, because I only want a little bit of that edge poking out from underneath the robot. Now I'm going to add some adhesive to the bottom of it. And I'm going to be putting dimensional adhesive on the white portion, and then I'm going to put tape runner adhesive on the yellow portion since it already has some of that dimensional adhesive underneath. Just putting that dimensional adhesive on there, and then I'll be transferring it over to the card and getting it lined up just right. Okay, now we're going to do some letters. These are chipboard thickers from American Crafts. This set of stickers came out with the American Crafts Love Collection, and it has a real retro feel to it. In fact, their whole Valentine's Day line has a really retro feel to it. And I'm going to put the letters on so it says Love You, and then I'm going to put a little number 2 and then write in the word bits. I thought that was kind of cute. I don't know if it really relates to robots, but I thought it kind of sounded like it would a little bit. Just getting those letters on there. And the great thing about these stickers is that you can kind of place it on your project, move it around a little bit, and then press it down later to make sure that it sticks really well. These are bingo numbers from Meyer Road, and I'm just going to be adhering that with a mini glue dot. Put that one down there, and then putting it straight onto the card. I'm going to have it skewed a little bit so it's not perfect. And then just using a black pen, I'm just writing in the word bits. Going to punch the corners with the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. It's my favorite corner rounder because it will go through really thick pieces of cardstock, multiple layers of paper. I'm going to add some white stitching lines or dashed lines with a white gel pen. And the last thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of glossy accents over the heart on the robot. And that finishes up the card for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.